Welcome to Lush Tongue, Sound Meditation, and more. This is Anna Mae, and we'll start off with an Om, a series of Oms, which you can do in unison, in harmony, or as always, you can improvise. Here we go. All right, deep breath. In and out. Breathe in the love. Breathe out the jive. As my friend Rosenda in California would say. All right, welcome to Lush Tongue. If you'd like to make a contribution to Lush Tongue, you can always do so via Venmo, Cashapp, PayPal. All the information is in the description. And there's some other juicy information in the description, like if you'd like to join the newsletter, you can click on the link. If you have any inquiries you'd like to send to me directly, you can do so at lushtongue@gmail.com. The newsletter goes out on Tuesdays. So at the time of this broadcast, that would be today. So the topic for today, short and sweet, the notion of surrendering to the peace of the present moment. I've often mused at how fascinating the human species is as far as our behavior. Our tendency, our collective tendencies to either dwell in the past or feel overwhelmed and anxious about the future, and only spending this much time, if you can imagine my thumb and index finger, spending this much time in the actual present moment. And of course, I include myself in that collective. In fact, the moment I was about to initially begin recording, I see a charge on my account that was unauthorized. And so I asked myself, do I surrender to the peace of the present moment and just handle it? Or do I go into attempting to compartmentalize and just come back to it afterwards? Or, option C, option D, option E. So I went ahead and dealt with it and got it handled. And for me, that was the path to greatest peace. Because I knew if I didn't handle it in that moment, it would be sitting there in the back of my mind, robbing me of the present moment and like focusing on authentically stepping into this meditative space that I'm holding with you. And there are times when I would be able to put something like that aside and um, still be able to step fully in the present. And there are times like today when that is not the case. So surrendering to the peace of the present moment to me means authentically owning what's coming up for you in the present moment, not denying it, not deflecting it, not minimizing it, not catastrophizing it. you know, there's so many different directions in which um, you can assign the wrong amount of proportion to whatever you're dealing with in that moment, whether it be something coming up from the past or something that you feel trepidation toward, uh, that's coming up in the future. So there are many, many different paths to surrender. um, so long as you hold the intention of being in this moment and being at peace with whatever is in this moment, being at peace with whatever is presented to you in this present moment. And this idea makes me think of one of my favorite quotes by Reverend August Gold. She says, "You either get what you want or you get whatever's in the way." And for me, that quote really speaks to me because it speaks to an abundance mindset, in that there's always the presence of something. There's either the presence of what you do want or the presence of what you don't want. And framing it that way creates a different momentum than framing it in terms of the presence of something versus the absence of something. Because even in the absence of something, there's something else that's present, and attuning your awareness to what is actually there, what is actually present, is a huge step in cultivating one's abundance mindset. Because once you see what's in front of you, you can work with it, you can harness it, you can alchemize it, you can be mad at it, you can rail against it, um, you can grapple with it once you acknowledge that there is in fact an it there. If all that you relate to is the lack of it, or the nothingness, which is hard to conceptualize because even nothingness is a thing. Like there's always a presence of something. Even lack is a thing that has an energy and has a signature, has an energetic signature. And once that light switch is turned on, that there's always the presence of something, it's just a matter of attuning your awareness, um, and like calibrating your power, your capacity to create what you actually want to have present versus the present of the thing you don't, the presence of the thing that you don't want. Um, just like working that muscle to always see and accept what is there, and then working with what is there. Because if you try to work with what is not there, that's crazy making. That's denial. That's delusion. That's unsustainable long term. Um, so, in the spirit of surrendering to the peace of the present moment, let's go on a journey together, and let's get this musical accompaniment going. Okay. So again, deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Breathe in the love, breathe out the jive. Breathe in the present moment, breathe out the past. Breathe in the present moment, breathe out the future. Breathe in love, Breathe out fear. Breathe in acceptance. Breathe out that which no longer serves you. Breathe in what is exactly as it is right now, for better or worse. Breathe out any distortion of what is exactly as it is right now. Breathe in groundedness to reality. Breathe out whatever gets in the way of that groundedness to reality. Breathe in presence. Breathe out the illusion of absence. Breathe in presence. Breathe out doubt. Breathe in presence. Breathe out defensiveness. Breathe in presence. Breathe out hidden agendas. Breathe in owning your agendas. Breathe out shame. Breathe in wholeheartedness. Breathe out the disowned parts of yourself. Breathe in embracing all the disowned parts of yourself. Breathe out rejection and projection. Breathe in healing. Breathe out woundedness. Breathe in wholeness. Breathe out fragmentation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, rather than being the one who breathes in and breathes out, let the breath carry you. Let the breath breathe you, while you simply remain aware of the breath, of the inflow and outflow, as you are pure awareness. Let the breath breathe you. Envision a golden light surrounding your entire physical and energetic body. This luminous golden light that is allowing all the love, all the joy, all the power available to you in the present moment, drawn to you like a magnet, flooding you with that luminous golden light. As you release all that no longer serves you, all that is no longer in the trajectory of your presence moment by moment. Breathe in that luminous golden light and breathe out. Allow that luminous golden light to breathe you in and breathe out. Another deep breath and breathe out. All right, so I'm realizing how much I'm loving this aural sonic audio world. I appreciate video as well, but audio's where it's at for me at the moment. And it just so happens that there is this really fascinating app that's all about audio called Clubhouse. And I recently joined and I'm loving it so far. I'm just kind of checking out the different rooms. It's like a 24/7 interactive virtual forum slash podcast. Very interesting concept. If you are on Clubhouse and would like to join me, I will be opening up meditation rooms, contemplative inquiry rooms, rooms to discuss personal development books. It's a continuation of the Soul Insights book club. So join me there at Soul Insights, which is in the description. And with that, let's close out with our ohms. Here we go. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, click any necessary bells to get notified. And I will see you again at the next one. All right. Bye.